Tell me, please. Please. Please.
My emotions! My emotions!
Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're gonna be watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 6, Episode 10. This next episode is called Wrecked, and I kind of have a feeling that this might be a part 2 for the previous episode because the titles sound very similar. You know, we had Smashed, now we have Wrecked, and also I feel like there was just like a couple of things that didn't, like really end or we really need a follow-up to. Probably within the same day, so that's why I'm thinking that maybe this is going to be part 2. Of course, the episode ended with Buffy and Spike going to town, so yeah, I'm excited for the aftermath of that. It's going to be very interesting and kind of crazy. Like, I don't know. I think that relationship is so toxic. I honestly really wanted it back in season 5, but now that it's here, I kind of don't want it. Like, none of them are good for each other, right? Like, I mean, Spike, he's a soulless vampire, and we saw that when he thought the chip was out of his head, he immediately went back to his previous ways, even though apparently he was, a changed man. Or at least I think that's what he was trying to say before. And then also, of course, he was more than ready and willing and excited to just crush Buffy's heart, where he was like, hey, you came back wrong, and I love you so much, but like, let me make you feel like absolute garbage about yourself and tell you that I'm the only one who you can ever talk to, right? Which is obviously not true, but I can definitely understand why Buffy would feel that way. So yeah, it's a whole mess. Buffy is also simply just using Spike so that she maybe feels better about herself. I mean, during the musical episode, right? Like right before she kissed Spike, she said that I just want to feel. So she definitely is just, I don't know, I think she's still, trying to find herself, find out who she is now that she's back from heaven. So Spike is just a distraction kind of thing to her. I think she's trying to get something out of it instead of, just trying to give something. Like there's like a give and take in every relationship, but they're both just trying to take something from the relationship and they're not really giving anything back. So it's definitely gonna crash and burn. I wonder when and how, but it definitely feels a lot more toxic and depressing than what I thought it could be. Like, I really thought it could be messy and fun and interesting to watch. I mean, I think it's still interesting to watch, but it's just in a more, oh yeah, cool, this is fun, in that kind of a way. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I wonder how Buffy's gonna feel after this whole thing. Is she gonna just go fully into this relationship, or is she just gonna be like, yeah, this was it, I'm done? I guess we'll see. Also, of course, the Willow Amy thing. I mean, they said that the night is still young and they don't want to go home. So I'm hoping we get to see where they're gonna go next. I mean, it's insane. Like, what's happening with Amy and Willow? Oh my god, they're so bad. The way they're just using magic without any sort of care, and they're really just playing with people. It's so messed up. So, God, I hope Willow can come to her senses really soon because this is so not okay. And yeah, I guess there's also the phase 2 of the Nerds plan that we still haven't seen. So yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna find out what phase 2 is, and then hopefully Buffy can find out about them very soon. I think we're getting closer and closer, right? Because in the previous episode, she did mention, the thing that happened to her in Life Serial, maybe. I think that might be what the episode was called. I think it was episode 5. So, she put it together that, oh, that's something. And yeah, hopefully she can put it all together with like the previous episode of them freezing that poor security guard. So hopefully she finds them, she kicks their ass, and they're gone. That's what I'm hoping for the most. But yeah, this season, absolutely insane. I'm excited to jump into it, I guess, and see how far our characters can fall. I think that's what we're doing. Our characters are just like getting lower and lower and lower. So yeah, if you guys are interested, you can watch the full unedited reaction to this up on my Patreon. The link is in the description down below. And let's just jump straight into it. Oh, Tara's still here, so no one came home last night. Right, this is the next day. Everybody is very busy.
Where are they? I'm sure they're fine, Donnie. I'm sure they just lost track of time.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, I see a leg. Is that Spike's? How are we feeling, Buffy?
When did the building fall down?
Oh wow, she didn't even know this?
Must have been sometime between the first time and the...
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
At least Spike's good at sex. I think that's what we've learned here, so that's something. Oh my god, what a messy, messy situation. So what did Willow and Amy do? We still haven't seen them. Was that worse than Buffy boinking Spike?
Shoe. I need my shoe.
Oh, she really was wearing a skirt, so there was no chafing then.
Play footsie under the rubble.
Not exactly what I had in mind.
Oh, Spike!
Ow.
Buffy.
I knew the only thing better than killing a Slayer would be...
Oh, Spike.
Vampire got me hot. One. But he's gone.
I miss him.
You're just convenient.
Yikes.
But I know where you live now, Slayer.
Oh.
I've tasted it.
Oh.
You never had it so good as me. Never.
Oh, you're bent.
Yeah, it made you scream, didn't it? You were gonna want these too.
Oh my god. Oh god. I don't know. I don't have any words.
It'll wear off in a
Oh,
day.
they're back.
Hey,
I hate it here.
how you doing? Fine. I better get going.
Amy.
Oh, hello, Stutter.
Amy the rat?
Sorry. No, that's fair. I was a rat.
I do like her.
She's a freaking amazing witch now. I couldn't even keep up with her last night.
Amy.
No, it's true. I mean, I can do some transmography, but she is messing with dimensions and everything. It was awesome.
Uh-huh. Yeah, awesome.
I really need to go.
Tara, wait. You left some stuff upstairs, I see.
I'll get them later.
Tara.
No, don't get them. Come back. Not right now. Willow is freaking insane, but come back at some point.
Had a fight. You know, the all-nighter kind.
Figured. I knew that's why you didn't call.
So, I'm sorry about everything.
It's okay. You should rest. You're beat from monster wrestling all night.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna crash too. Night, Donnie.
No problem. I'll just go find some awake people.
Poor Dawn. Aw.
A lot of tea.
It didn't work. Is she all magicked out? This actually would have been the one time I wouldn't have minded her using her powers because, you know, once you lie down to get up for something so small, I would use magic too.
On, would you have that one next to you?
Is she looking at wedding magazines? Yeah, she is. Oh, I love her.
Martha Stewart isn't a demon. She's a witch.
Please, she can...
I can't decide whether to put my bridesmaids in cocktail dresses or the traditional burlap with blood larvae.
The traditional what?
Yeah, let's go for the cocktail dress.
So what if she crossed a line? You know, we all do stuff. Stupid stuff. But then we learn. And we learn and we don't do it again.
Yeah, I don't know. Your thing is the same as Willow's, right?
I felt awful today, and I couldn't do magic. Took me all day to get my powers back, and
How awful. She had to go like 12 hours without magic. Unbearable.
This guy will blow your mind.
Literally?
is it dangerous?
Would that stop you?
No, I think she likes it, right? When Anya asked her in the wish if she wanted to help her with a spell and Anya said it was dangerous, Willow was like, oh yeah, awesome, thank God. That's just like a random alleyway, so like people can just walk into this unknowingly.
It's cool, isn't it? The place is cloaked.
Yeah, the people here don't look well.
Bull, I've been here for hours.
I
Oh.
believe these two were next.
Yeah, I don't like that. Let's get the hell out of here.
I know it's been a while. You'll never believe.
You were a rat.
She came here before?
This one's giving off vibes.
I don't mean to vibe at you.
Why bet you, Willow?
Amy said I could help you.
I
Did
really
Amy
don't
say
like
how you
him.
could help me?
Oh, you, I don't like that either.
No, I have some money, a bit.
Not money.
Oh god, what
I
is,
can
oh,
help you with your computer. I'm really handy.
uh-huh.
Just relax. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh,
You gotta give a little to get a little, right?
gross? Is it okay? I don't think it's okay.
I'm just gonna take a little tour.
Tour of what? Oh, I don't like this. This is way too sexual.
You taste like strawberries.
Thank you. Oh. They really are not even slightly subtle with their metaphors, right? Where magic is like drugs. What you doing up there, Willow? What the hell is that? Why are we happy that we're seeing it? Oh, that was creepy. What was that? Is she okay? I don't like this. What are we doing? Bro, this is so bad. Is she at home? God, how did she get home? Is she crying? So are we done with this? Can we be done with this? Or is she actually just gonna be craving this from now on? Like whatever this guy is doing is so addictive that she just has to go back. Is she turning it into like a little body pillow? Oh no, it's alive. Oh damn. That's so sad. God, it's your own fault. God. But I still feel bad for her. Like, obviously, if you're doing, like, the whole addiction metaphor, then it's not, you know, her fault. Like, she needs actual help.
I mean, it's not like I even needed Tara to stay over. I'm so totally fine on my own.
Is she, though? Last time a singing demon kidnapped her.
Oh, we can do something if you want. A movie, maybe?
Really? But I thought you weren't feeling so good.
Well,
Bro, she's really craving some human contact.
she said I could... Wait.
What is this? Is that what you think it is? It's Sage.
That is what I think it is.
I saw her, but that was... I like your coat. When does the Slayer find time to shop?
Is she still high?
Please, please, I need this stuff. Willow wants me to have it. She understands.
Understands what? Breaking into someone's house?
As bad as I am, worse. I bet she's at Rex right now.
Oh,
Rex.
Is that what Rex is for? Is it how you spell Rex? Or is it like Rex, R-E-X?
The other day with Tara.
Oh, yeah, she's sad and everything.
Did she say something?
Not exactly.
But we're almost there. I just have to make one quick stop first.
No, Willow, you...
What is this place?
Jesus Christ. I really didn't think she could get any worse, but...
Starts at 9.
We'll make it. I'll just be a minute, and it doesn't matter if we miss the trailers.
Oh god, poor Dawn. She really just wanted to have some fun with Willow. And now she's at this drug house? God. Oh god. Oh, you. Oh, you. Dawn, run. Yeah. This is so hard to watch, not gonna lie. What the hell is that? Oh, so he is doing that to her. What for?
It's movie time.
Do you know how long I've been out here? It's too late for the movie, and that guy smells like...
Oh, nice. Black eyes. Fun.
No way. I said we were gonna have fun, and we were gonna have fun.
Ooh, I don't like this, Willow.
I think we should just get out of here.
I think we should just get out of here. Come
Oh,
on,
what's following them? Oh god, who is that? Is it a wizard? A warlock? A vampire? What is it?
Don't get all weird on me. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, it's a monster. Is it the one from her visions or, I don't know, hallucinations?
The only thing that's different is that I'm disgusted with myself. That's the power of your charms.
Oh.
Last night was the most perverse, degrading experience of my life.
Yeah. Me too.
Spike! It's like, oh my god, what a compliment. Thank you so much.
But I'm in your system now. You're gonna crave me like I crave blood. And the next time you come calling,
Are they doing an addiction storyline with Buffy too?
I'm going home.
Then go. God, I thought we were gonna hang.
You're not coming with me?
I hate her.
Maybe I could just pop you back.
Yeah, let's do that so that she can end up in a different dimension.
It was probably a cat or something like that.
Oh god, yeah, it's the dude from the hallucination.
Summon me, witch.
I didn't.
Did you raised hell with your magics?
She summoned this dude?
Don't! She has nothing to do with it. It was me.
Yes.
Oh, nice Dawn. She is the Slayer's sister.
Right.
Oh my god, not Willow inventing self-driving cars.
What are you doing?
Oh god, is she going to crash?
Take that, Scuzz.
What? Oh god, are they okay? Well, actually, I don't care about Willow. Is Dawn okay? Oh, sweetie. All she wanted was to have some fun with the people she loves because she's been ignored for the past couple of days. And that's what she gets for it. Oh my god, I thought we were over this dude. Oh my god, Buffy! Where's Buffy? Oh god! Poor Dawn. Oh, thank god. Oh, jeez.
Now you're scared?
Did Willow do that? Oh yeah, she did. Okay, good. You look great, honey.
He was after Willow. She made the car drive. Don't.
No, honey, please. I need to see it, okay? Can you see it?
Oh, is it broken?
I'm so sorry. It was an accident. I didn't see. I'm so sorry.
Oh god, I mean, she kind of deserved it, but also, yikes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Please tell me she hit rock bottom. Please, please tell me this was enough.
Get up.
I screwed it up. Everything, Tara.
Yeah, you know what? You did screw up, okay?
I can't stop, Buffy. I've tried and I can't. Please help me. Please. Please.
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, so she's asking for help. That's a good sign. Because you have to want to change, right? Like this has to be your choice for it to actually work. And now she's asking for help. Can we give her the help she needs?
It's a fracture. It's gonna take some time.
Oh god.
The magic, I thought I had it under control and then I didn't.
Because of Tara.
No. Started before that.
It's why she left.
Oh, the others didn't know why Tara left.
If you could be a plain old Willow or Super Willow, who would you be?
Well, Tara fell in love with the plain old Willow, so maybe that one?
You don't need magic to be special.
Don't I?
You really don't, sweetie.
And Tara wants you to stop. She loves you.
We don't know that.
I know that.
It took me away from myself. I was free.
I get
Oh,
that.
she understands that, yeah.
I was out of my mind. I did things I can't even. It won't happen again, I promise.
I don't know if you can promise that.
I think it's right to give it up. No matter how good it feels.
Is she gonna give up Spike?
Because it's over.
It's over.
Oh, is it actually over for both of them? Oh. There's so many garlic. Is that a thing? I don't think they've ever explicitly said that garlic actually repels vampires in this. Oh, okay, so she seems to be over Spike, but also didn't tell him that she's over him just yet. Okay, what an intense episode. I like this a lot more than the previous one, I think. I mean, mostly because it didn't have the nerds in it, so it was already a lot better, but also I think it was just very, you know, complex and stuff. So yeah, it's very interesting. I absolutely love Buffy, and you know what I'm so curious about, because she is so compassionate. Like, we know that, and maybe she would always be compassionate, but I do think that maybe she's more compassionate towards Willow right now because she is going through something similar with Spike. Of course, the difference is that with what she's doing with Spike, the only people who can get hurt are her and Spike. And also it would probably be emotional hurt as well, not like physical. Whereas what Willow's doing could hurt everybody around her, and it can hurt them in physical ways as well, where they could actually die from her actions. So yeah, I definitely don't think the two things are on the same page. Like, what Willow is doing is definitely worse than what Buffy is doing, but they are both wrong in different sort of ways, right? So I'm glad that Buffy is now realizing that, but again, she obviously didn't go and break up with Spike yet. Yeah, she was sitting in her room, surrounded by garlic and holding a little cross, so, we know that she is trying to give him up, but I don't believe it until she actually tells him. And I don't even know, like, 'cause she told him, but she still keeps going back and forth with the whole thing. And also just like, I don't want to see you ever again. But then she's the one who went to Spike to ask for his help. So it's very conflicting, and I could definitely understand from Spike's perspective that she's just toying with him. Like, she hates him, but then always asks for his help. It's very kind of shitty from Buffy in a way, because yeah, he's a soulless vampire, but he does seem to have some feelings. So it's kind of a bitchy thing to, go and be so mean to him and be a dick to him and call him names, but then still always go to him for help. And yeah, I get why Spike would be like annoyed by that, but I don't know. Spike is also not a great guy, right? So it's a really mutually toxic and awful relationship, and hopefully it's over. Honestly, I really don't want this anymore, this relationship. So hopefully everything Buffy was telling Willow, also apply to her. So hopefully she can also, just do cold turkey with Spike, like no more kissing, having sex, anything like that. But yeah, with Willow, I really don't know if she's actually done with magic. I mean, what happened in this episode was pretty rock bottomy, and with the whole, almost getting killed and her just crying on the floor, like that was so sad. Honestly, like I do feel a lot of sympathy for Willow, even though, like when I say like I hate her and I, don't care if she's okay, like those are all just like exaggerations and jokes. Obviously, I still love Willow, and, addiction is a very real and harmful thing that can happen to you, and it isn't just your fault, right? And, once you're in it, it's extremely difficult to get out of it. So, like, I totally get that. Like, I don't really have anyone in my life who has dealt with it. I haven't dealt with it either, so I don't have, like, the best understanding of it. Like, I don't have any sort of experience that I can bring to this. So, my view is always going to be a little bit skewed by my being like, why can't they just stop? That kind of a thing, which I think is in a lot of us, when you don't deal with something, you're just like, I don't understand why they can't just stop. But I mean, I can also think of it in a way with like depression, right? Because I do have that. So it's like, when people say like, why can't you just be happy? And it's like, yeah, I don't get it either. So like I don't get why I can't be happy. It's like similar to that. I would have to assume where, from someone from the outside is just like, yeah, I don't know why she can't just stop. But like, I'm trying to be more, mindful of that and be like, yeah, I get how it can be very difficult. And also, Willow just maybe coming from a place of like self-hatred in a way where she doesn't like who she used to be, like season 1 Willow, for example. But I mean, I loved season 1 Willow. I think she was great and awesome and brave and just such a good person. And Tara, I mean, of course, Willow was already a witch when Tara met her, but I mean, that was season 4, right? Season 4, episode 10. And she wasn't that strong yet. She hasn't done any crazy spells just yet. She was still very mild in a way. I mean, I think in season 3, episode 19 was Choices, right? Where she was taken by Faith? Did Faith kidnap her, or was it someone else? Anyway, she ended up at the mayor's compound, and she used a pencil to kill a vampire. And I think that was like a big deal at that time, right? I mean, yeah, it was season 3 with Doppelganger. I think that was like the first big spell she kind of actually did. But she was doing that like with Anya's guidance and help. So she wasn't this full-fledged, really good witch just yet. That's the person Tara met. And that's the person Tara fell in love with. So it's like, Willow, sweetie, come on. She isn't into you because of your power. Like, she explicitly told you that you advancing so much as a witch is actually scary to her. And you would think that means that's what she's attracted to in you. Like, obviously not. Like, I get, like not being able to think rationally about yourself and about your own relationships. Like, I totally get all of that. like it's so easy for me to say from an outside perspective. It's like, yeah, don't be a dummy, right? Like she loves you for who you are and not for your magic. But you know, when you're in something or when you think about yourself, you're like way harsher and way more, and your view can be a lot more skewed as well. But yeah, it's kind of sad to hear that that's why she started to, you know, go that far into magic. I still think some of it was definitely just doing that spell for bringing Buffy back, because I think that had to be like some sort of dark magic, right? Like I don't think good magic can bring a person back to life, and maybe that gave her a little bit of a taste for the actual power she could have, and that's why she started to get like way worse a lot quicker, I would think. But she has also been always more interested in bigger and more dangerous spells, and always wanted to, you know, expand upon her powers, right? Like when Dawn was thinking about bringing Joyce back, the only reason why Willow was against it is because she didn't know how to do it, or she didn't think it could be done. It wasn't like the moral implications of it. So I think she's always been a little bit more lax about the morality surrounding magic, and was more so interested in like, oh, what can I do and what can I not do? But yeah, I do wonder if this was enough for her or not. I think I actually don't know, right? Because yeah, it sounds good in the moment because she did something bad, but I wonder how long she can actually go without magic. I mean, at the beginning, you know, she said that she didn't have magic all day, and it felt like she was, you know, dying without it. It was the most awful thing that could happen to her, where she couldn't perform a single spell for like hours and hours and hours. So clearly she's very, very addicted to it. So I wonder if maybe this has actually, you know, opened her eyes, or if she will, you know, stumble along the way. I don't know. I mean, that's also a possibility, right? Like where she's actually thinking, like she thinks that she can do this, and then maybe she's doing it for like an episode, and then after that we see her stumble. Could be also very interesting, right? Because recovery usually isn't a straight line. It's, you know, a couple of steps forward, a few steps back kind of thing. So yeah, I'm curious how they're going to handle that. But I'm glad that she's actually starting to realize that there is a problem and is willing to admit it, because in the previous episode she wasn't even able to do that, right? She said that Tara left for whatever reason, like her leaving was kind of dumb, and she wasn't admitting that there is a problem that needs to be taken care of. So at least we've took that step, which I think is a really huge step to take, and this is the time where she can actually start to work on herself and on her magic. But yeah, so I felt so bad for Dawn this episode. She clearly has been a little bit ignored by Buffy and Willow. It seems that Tara is the only one who's kind of there for her, but also Tara doesn't live with her anymore, so that's more difficult as well, you know, for them to see each other. And her little face when Willow offered, you know, to take her out to dinner and to the movies, she was so excited, and the whole night to just devolve into that, oh, it broke my heart. I can't believe that at the moment I'm like loving Dawn more than I'm loving Willow. You know, it's so crazy that I just want Dawn to be happy, and I want people to actually pay attention to her. And I get that everybody's dealing with a lot, but it is just so sad that everybody seems to have forgotten about poor Dawn. So yeah, I wouldn't blame her if she started to act out a little bit more or be more rebellious or something. I think that would be totally understandable in this case. Or in the case, I guess, with a teenager, but like especially in this case. I also like that they mentioned that Xander and Anya are supposed to be getting married. You know, at least we saw Anya think about her dress and like think about her bridesmaids' dresses. It's cool because I feel like, you know, their lives compared to the others are pretty chill at the moment. There's not so much drama going on. So I feel like they have been kind of just pushed to the side a little bit these past couple of episodes. So I hope we can get some Xander and Anya storylines in the future as well. Like maybe next episode would be a fun one to focus on them, since we have kind of done a lot of heavy Buffy Willow stuff. It would be nice to have like a little bit more of a fun, chill episode with Xander and Anya, see what they're up to. But yeah, a pretty, I was gonna say fun episode. I mean, I enjoyed watching it, but there was definitely no fun to be found, not really. But I'm really enjoying this season, not gonna lie. Like, it's very depressing for sure, but I do feel like it's very interesting, and I do really enjoy these character-focused episodes and character-driven stories. I think it's kind of cool. I feel like they took a big swing, or like a big chance. Is that the right word? Like they took a chance, and I think it worked out, because this is definitely a bit of a swerve from their usual type of like structures for their seasons. There's always been like a big bad, and you know, a lot of that was focused around that. Because even if you want to argue that the big bad of this season, the three nerds, which no thank you, I am not acknowledging them as big bads. They're just very little meanies, you know, not even bads, they're just a little meanies. So, you know, even if you want to argue that, we haven't even met them. Like the gang doesn't even know that they're a thing just yet. So it's like, it doesn't really feel like how their previous season have felt, like the way they were structured. And I think this really works. I think it works so well for this season. I'm glad that we're not doing like a huge, you know, like we had a god in the previous season. So like, where are we gonna go from a god, right? So I think it might have gotten a little bit ridiculous if we try to top the evilness or the power of the next villain. And it's also nice that we get to focus not solely, but like mostly on Buffy and like how she's dealing with coming back from the dead, because that is a huge thing. And I would hate it if it got brushed aside just so we could fight some evil, I don't know, two gods, I guess. That's something bigger than one god, right? And yeah, we're doing a lot with Willow as well. Like, I love that she's getting so much screen time as well, and she's getting some really complex stories. So I think that's all so good, and I'm glad that they took this chance and decided to go for something like this. And I think it really works. And yeah, it just makes me really happy that we're doing something more innovative. Again, like season 5 was so creative with the introduction of Dawn, and then now this season where they're just doing something very different than what they used to do before. So yeah, I really like it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, a huge shout out goes out to all my Patreons for supporting me. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. I really appreciate every single one of you. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone